Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Terraria. I'm Demanticore, and in this episode we are going to take on the Destroyer and hopefully have a better outcome than I have had previously. And also get an upgrade to my armor, depending on how these fights go. So last episode I was wearing a vampire outfit for that episode. And I've got this new set, which I'm pretty sure it came from a goodie bag, but I'm not sure. It might have dropped, but it doesn't make sense. I would have got two parts. It's a Reaper outfit, so I thought I'd had everything. And this one dropped. So Reaper robe and a Reaper hood, not the pants. I've still got the vampire pants, but that's because the robe covers it anyway. So I've been dying to see how this one looks and give it a try. So it's fully black. I've taken the dye out that I had. It was the acid dye. Okay, blue acid dye, maybe? Tried a few others. They all didn't look good. So I've put in some reflective dye, which I think just gives it a little bit of a shimmer, I think. So to do that, so the last episode I was at the arena. I mirrored back. Sitting in the bedroom, just put this outfit on, and the Destroyer attacked. So the Destroyer is currently just over there on the right. I ran away. I ran across the deck of my ship. I'm worried people are going to die. I think Wilbur might die. Celeste. Celestine? Celeste. She's down the bottom doing her protective stuff, so hopefully she's okay. Uwa's... I don't know where Uwa is. It's night time, so he should be down there as well. So hopefully I am going to be fast enough to get across the screen and drag him all the way over. I don't think I've got all my summons out. No! Now I'm getting stuck in between. And lasers. And going to die. Like that. So fast. Something happened in the bottom left there. It looked like somebody might have died. It's quite sad. There's Wilbur. There's Moa. There's Celeste. Celestia. Tavern Keep? No, Tavern Keep. Angler? Ah. Is he? And that Tavern Keep might have died. I think they were in the trajectory from when he jumped out. Crap. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. I meant to look after you. It's what I'm collecting your rent for. Speaking of which, I'll get your money before you go on, but yeah. That's quite disappointing and sad. I just wasn't expecting him to turn up, so I thought I had a few seconds before he would arrive, for me to be able to get back. But alright, let's try to solve this problem. I am going to show you how I've been trying to get the forbidden fragments, which was a bit of a tough fight. I've got those on every exit now, so I've got an imbuing station and a crystal. Is it an imbuing station? Bewitching station and a crystal ball at sort of every exit, so I think I've got like 3 exits roughly, which makes it really easy to always hit it on my way out. So these are the fishing farms, which you can't really. I could have prettied them up by giving them odd shapes and things, but I just didn't have the imagination left for it. I just wanted to make them quickly, make sure that they were the right size, because you got to make sure there's enough water in them, make sure there's enough of the tiles around so that the biome activates when you're in it, because there's restrictions for that, or conditions. So I've blown up a lot of the this corruption here. There's like a whole layer of corruption gone there. Not one layer, but lots of layers. So there's some new creatures out and about. Let me show you these new weapons I got. So the Deo of Power, or Power, Deo of Power, Just that. Just a flail weapon. Kabow, kabow, kabow. My spiders, sometimes they're really fast, and other times they take a little bit of time. It seems to be one or the other, really. They do a lot of, they do what I pay them to do. Pay them in, I don't know what it is, blood, or enemy's blood, or, kind words and encouragement, whatever it is that a summoner does. They do the job. So, I haven't hardly even gotten a hit off. So part of the task of making the fishing farms was getting the water into them. And that was 300 squares of water per farm. So that's a lot of bucketing. I got from the angler for one of the quests, I got a sponge, an enchanted sponge that said in the description can hold unlimited amounts of water. And so I thought that meant, wow, so you left click to pick up water and right click to drop it. How fantastic is that? No, it just soaks up water. It soaks up the water and the water's gone. And that's it. So no, that wasn't going to help me at all in making these fishing ponds. So, as I said in the last episode, I did a lot of mining for lead. I mined 900, maybe even 999, lots of lead ore from the caverns in the underworld and underground, which was a huge slog, just like the crystal. In fact, like with the crystal one, you got to go around and hit every single crystal in there, really spaced out. You might get 2 or 3 to a small cave in the underground hallow to get a crystal. I mined more than I needed because I didn't realize that you get 1 crystal and a meteor strike. That wasn't here last time I was here. 1 crystal to like 5 stone, I think, and you get a crystal block for the party girl's house. So I didn't realize I didn't need so much. But that was a lot of time just spelunking and getting around cave to cave and digging my way through to each and every crystal to pick up. And you get 1 crystal per bit that you mine. And so with the lead ore, it takes like 3 lead ore to make a bar of lead. And it takes 3 bars of lead to make a bucket. Because I figured if I had like 90 buckets, it would make each trip only, 3 trips. A little more. To fill up the ponds. And that's what I did. I made lots and lots of buckets. I had about 97 buckets. And I drained all the ponds that were all around. So that was a lengthy task as well. But I got there. Kind of, got into the rhythm of it. I sort of enjoyed it. Like, there's a sort of part of it where it's just fun. You're just enjoying using up all your explosives and filling things up and completing a task. There's just good mind knowing. Now, you'll notice I'm not really knocking them back that much. Like, I hit, but I don't see, like, I was hitting the ground there. And this is meant to have strong knockback. Has a chance to confuse. So when you see a little question mark above the head, that means they're confused, and they'll walk in the direction opposite of where they want to go, which is what happens to me at least. That's what I assume it's happening for them. You press right and you end up going left. It does alright damage when it hits, but it's just bloody hard to aim. And the range, it's just a short range, so it's probably, better in small tunnels. Just like the first flail weapon I got when was in the dungeon, and I needed a lot of pushback then. So that's that weapon. Media stuff. Let's have a look at this one. So I'll explain what this arena is here. I'm in the desert. In the desert, when the wind picks up, you get creatures, sand elementals come along. Sand elementals are crazy. It's not just the sand elementals, it's when there's a sandstorm in the desert, so it's 25 miles per hour. So normally I would have expected this to actually be really terrible right now. I would have expected this to the sandstorm to be here. I don't know why it's not. So you get the sand elementals. You're getting pushed around by the wind if it's really bad. There are big destroyer worms. Can't remember what they're called, but they're not like the corruption ones. But they are. They travel along through the tiles, jump out of the ground. They're big, nasty, do a lot of damage, catch you off guard. Really terrible. Also, sand sharks. So there's undead sharks in the sand, and you don't see them coming along until they've jumped out of the sand. And they'll jump out, and then they'll be flopping around on the ground, trying to eat you, as they do. So being close to the sand is really dangerous during the sandstorms. You've got the big worms coming through, and then you've got the sand sharks running through, charging at you. Terrible. And then you've got the sand elemental. The sand elemental casts these 3 whirlwinds at you, and they get blocked by the sky. Like, so if you've got a whirlwind above you, like it'll stop on top of you. And then, so this arena design is for that. I've got like this interspaced platforms and solid surfaces, so that it was really easy to get around. Charles the Angler, that's my replacement for Izzy. It's going to have the same attitude, I bet. That is a really shit attitude, because he's a bit of a meanie, but also funny. I like the writing. So yeah, so this really helped out a lot. Like the first few tries, I died so fast, so easy, just getting swamped by you're jumping and trying to dodge tornadoes, and you're trying to dodge the destroyer, like the worms and the sharks, and it's terrible. Great combat, really. Like, I love the design of it. I love, as a situation, you have to think around it and how to fix it. And frankly, I wouldn't have tried solid floors if I hadn't read that online. They blocked the tornadoes. I would have gone completely platforms for ages and died lots. Or just completely ignore the sand elemental, thinking, nah, no point fighting that. Ain't got no time for that. But it has the things I need, which is not in my inventory. Forbidden fragments to get the summoner armor. That's next. So this media stuff, pretty fast. So it's fast, but just got to kind of aim it a little bit. And you need open sky from above you. So in this arena, pretty crap. It's pretty literally hit and miss. You get one will hit and one will miss, and not a good setup. So I think I've already got a clock like that. So I was hoping that the wind, it's saying 30 miles per hour, but it's clear. So maybe it's a mixture of wind plus cloud cover. Determines when it's a sandstorm. So that was 50 to 4 damage. Blacksmith. Blacksmith the tap and keep. That's confusing. It's a cool name, Blacksmith. Yeah, so 54 damage. So it's spot on the money for doing how much it says it'll do. In this case, if the weather's going to be so good, and since we're going to be going into the sky, going somewhere where there's not much roofing, I might stick with the media stuff. Go all the way up, up. Gonna go fight some wyverns. I need 2 more. Hey, there's the merchant. What you got? What you got? You got a foe. You got a code on. 21 million. Don't care. White team block. No, don't care, don't care. And a G, or a guy. 5% increased damage, critical concentration, so it's a melee combat one. I think I already bought one. I think for some reason I kept buying things like that whenever I saw them, unique things, and putting them in my storage, even though I wasn't really using them. So we're up here at, what's her name again? Nancy! Nancy the astronaut. Because we want some. Not you guys. Actually, no, I do. No. I want Souls of Flight. At least, I think it's only the Wyverns that give them. Come on. And they're like, Wyverns are like I died, of course, the first one, maybe two, maybe three times I came across them. So it's just too weak. But they're like a reverse destroyer and reverse worm. Instead of, trying to jump off the ground to miss them, in this case, you're trying to jump around them and stay under them because they curve upwards. There we go. There's one. A lovely luck dragon from Never-Ending Story. Very cute. He's already half down and I haven't even taken a hit. That's pretty good. It's got very good turning. It does that very well. Yay! And there's that one Soul of Flight. I might not have. No, I'm pretty sure I had my boots the first time I was here with that. I didn't have a good melee weapon like this. This is a really good weapon for being up here. I was probably just trying to poison. What's my poison one called? Poison Staff. Who would have guessed? I was probably just trying to poison Staff and do my building, of course. What was up here? Come on. Still got my bee. I got very early on. I got an enchanted apple or something. Some sort of apple. It's purple and beautiful looking, and it's a rideable unicorn. Which I didn't use much because I was like, no, I want to. If I use the mount, it's because I want to fly. I mean, yeah, sure, I want to run across the land really fast, but I keep relying on my boots every time I charge up my boots for their fast run speed thing. I feel satisfied with that. I don't go, I'd like a mount to make me go faster now. Maybe the unicorn does more when you get up to a good speed. It didn't really. The few times I tried, didn't really get very far with it. Just ran a little way. What pet have I got? I think it's still the dragon egg. So I think when I actually got this, I forgot to turn it on. I had it hidden, and it kind of stays right next to you. It's a very clingy little baby dragon. You don't really get to see it much. It's always hiding behind you, which is, if they programmed it intentionally like that, that's awesome. I love that little clingy baby dragon. If not, I'm pretty sure like the Minotaur would run around. He was on the ground, so there was always a chance of him getting left behind. And got I didn't even look at it. Something called a Gatto. Pet Gatto. Happy banner. I have so many banners now. Like, so many banners. I don't know what to do with them. I've just been sticking them on the undersides of the nearest houseboats, house ships. That was the other. That was the other name I had for the party girl's house. Houseboat. It's not a ship. It's a houseboat. Yeah. So I'm going to tidy up the banners at some point. What other weapons have I got? I'll show you the yo-yo when I'm done with this. Getting this next weapon. There's no more sky. Let's check that there's no more sky islands. They can go actually pretty high up. Well, be good if there is, because I need more more sunstone to finish the wizard's place. Only a tad more. One more house would do it. Ooh, going faster than my meteors. I'm falling. I'm falling. I'm falling. Uh-oh. Ah. Dagnabbit. Let's go back up here. Do you think I've... I was going to say, I don't think I've really changed much over here to the left. There's two things I've done. One was, for some reason I got into my mind that I needed to protect the jungle on the left side from the corruption or the hallowed. No, the corruption. I was worried about the left side of the jungle and the corruption coming into it. So I started bombing to widen the This isn't going too well. I can't get back up there. Obviously bombing here as well. Just I think I was doing that for the hell of it, not for any particular reason. I just had bombs and I was like, let's just get some sand. So I used a lot of bombs, a lot of sticky dynamite sticks to widen the path here. I think I was just getting wood. I was running, like there weren't any trees growing, so I needed to get the wood from the roots here. I think I did the same here. This is where I've got my hallowed tree garden. So where when I made the before I made the guide's pearlwood house, I needed the pearlwood trees, and there weren't any growing anywhere because there wasn't really any hallowed hitting the surface much. I mean, except where it was jungle, sadly. So, and the spot right here. So I made these little layers of pearlwood trees coming off each branch of this tree. I can't get up there. So there was I only needed that to fill up twice, and I was done. That was all I needed. And then there was the widening of the tunnel on the from the corruption, and then I realized actually I don't need to do that because the hallowed had spread across the gap, and so that meant the corruption wasn't going to come across. Still not sure if the hallowed is a risk to the jungle or if it's just corruption that is a problem. Let's pop back off the bay. Gosh, when you want the wyverns to come along, they're not there. You don't want them. They're all in your face. Giving you, you know, Llewellyn, the traveling merchant department. That's fine. I already spoke to you. Yeah, wyverns in your face. Come on. Just need one of you. One more. Hey, well, yeah, there we go. Give you a bombardment. to me these must spawn right on the edge of the screen. Because I noticed that just back there at the hallowed forest. So we're actually spawning under my layer of trees. Which is handy. Yay! Wings! My cat is going crazy because I'm going to get wings. Cat's freaking out, running up and down the stairs like a skitty kitty. Where am I going? I need to go to the trinket place. So I've been looking at all the recipes. The only thing I've got all the parts for is frozen wings, but I don't have all the parts for it because I've got the other parts over here. So no, what? I just restocked. Why did I restock? I always hit the wrong button. Light and night. Flight. Ice feather. Also finding it's really easy to quick stack because I do it here and it does it to the chest below. Oh, for God's sakes. Of course it is. What do I need for that? Maybe it's the crystal ball. Kababa? No, not the crystal ball. Okay, people are gonna die. Let's see what... I mean, not because I want them to. I'm just saying. Hey, I've got one of you. I'm saying I've got to get out of the ship. Clownfish. That's the wrong weapon. Yo-yo. Yeah, I don't need magic. So I can show you how this works. Oh, you're gonna throw bombs, eh? See, there's 2 Yo's and then there's 2 counterweights coming around. Is he? What are you gonna even give me? German bait, crate potion. No good. No good, dude. Not what I need. Don't know why you're running around on the surface. Probably because he doesn't have a room that I've given him. Okay, so Souls of Flight. And so I've got the frozen. Yeah, a mithril. Oh, the anvil. Blimey. Who would have thunked it? This is 1 gold. There we go. Yay! Oh, where's it go? It goes over here, doesn't it? Equipable. The last flying. Yeah. Where does it? It goes in over here, doesn't it? Right? Where are you going? Where are you going? Oh, I don't want that. I thought there was a slot for it. So it's my menacing spectre boots. I'm gonna have to look this up because I'm a little worried that the jetpack is better than. No, it's not. No, I think the frozen wings jumps higher. Anyway. It's a bloody moon. And it's a full moon. If I had the chance of getting a skeleton merchant, if I had a reason to go underground, could get the slap hand. Okay, so moon. Time to do another Eternia crystal. So this is the plan of what I normally do. I go 1 nimbus there. 1 nimbus there. Oh, that's the other thing I fixed over there. I fixed that. I fixed it. Spider there. And then I just... the spiders and me fight these ones. And the queen and the nimbus over there does those ones. So, I'll leave them for a moment. I can risk it. I removed the sewer. The entire sewer down there I got rid of. Just filled it all in. And I moved this. So this used to be my fishing lake right here underneath where I'm standing. And that's where the portals kept appearing down below, which was like a bit of annoying, meant a bit of a delay in being able to shoot across and hit things that were coming out. Not so bad probably I'm going to regret it later if there's waves later. I'm like, oh, I don't want that thing to be hitting me so soon. I want it to be climbing out of the pond first. But I'll deal with that. So I moved this entire pond left. Just there. So it looks the same, but believe me, I had to do all that work, all that digging, and the bucketing. It was easier doing the bucketing because it's just across the wall. But I got rid of the sewer because I figured I don't need it anymore. I've filled up the berth for the ship, which is what the point of it was, why I had it. Wow, that Nimbus Cloud has just done all the work over here. And so the sewer was just like a distraction for the spawning. The spawns would just spawn down there and I would have to go down there and clear them out and pick up all their items. And it was just annoying. So there's my grave marker for when I died from the pink laser. When you do this Ethereum crystal thing, you get this debuff called creative block or something like that. A Horde Dragon is following me? Well, oh, that's my pet. Water candle. Creative shock. You have lost the power of creation, which means I think that means can't mine or dig, can't build, can't place things. Which kind of makes sense, I suppose, that you can't, you know, build things just to make this combat easier after you've set the crystal, because it's really set up so that the crystal won't be placed unless the land is flat around it. But apparently you can still use actuators. Anyway, so this is how the first, like with these Nimbus Clouds and my spiders, these first few waves are normally like this. They're just like I could just be standing here. Do I have a drink? I do. Excuse me. And the countdown is just when I refresh. Spells, the Nimbus Clouds last just that long, which is good. And I put some crystal in a viewing station here to give me a refresh. And a piggy bank. Full moon. There's looks like there's a little face on the moon. It's got little eyebrows and a little sideways smile. I wish there was an emoji like that on my phone. A little sideways smile phone. I mean, sideways smile face. Sometimes you just want a little coy smile. What else? I can show you around on the map. I don't think I did much down there. I think I just went down there for lead. And all across the bottom here, so I found 2 shadow chests. One had a fire flail in it, which was a bit low for my needs. I didn't get all the way to the left. I wanted to go that way, but I didn't get there. Or did I? Looks like I did, but I didn't think I had. So this is where the wyverns come along, and they're the biggest risk. Aboard, aboard, aboard. I haven't even tried it yet, actually. Lightning rod. Do I have... Yeah, I do. Let's risk it. Alright. That's what you do. Supposedly that will do lightning damage to anything that comes in to range. Fair enough. In fact, I've still got my Spider Queen. That's crazy. I thought this would take up my 15 summon damage. You can summon more than one. 10 Ethereum mana. I thought that would take up my sentry slot. lasting a good while. So I think I could still see the wave information while I looked at my map. What's that? Wait. Ah, that's hitting the crystal thing, which I've seen that happen before. That's partly a problem. Hey, you teleported back. I thought he was dead. Ah! I hate this. Games should not do this to the screen. That's not good on the eyes. What was that? Is this something here? What's that? War table banner for. Something kind of makes sense, but it's good. The banners you get for killing all the creatures here at every 50 or 100 or whatever it is for these ones, the goblins, they don't give you a defense or attack bonus. I was sticking them up, thinking, oh yeah, that'll just add to my mana bonus buffs. But no, they're just they're just for the looks of it, from what the description says. So, I'm probably going to do another one of them, get more defender tokens, get through the rest of this night, and join me in the next episode. If you've enjoyed this last half hour, please hit the like button. If you would like notifications on future videos being released, hit the subscribe button. I hope you have enjoyed watching. Thank you very much. Cheers.